Hello, welcome to our workout. Today, you need a pair of medium dumbbells. So I've got some 10s here. Honestly, 8s I think would have been perfect for me, but of course I don't have any 8s. So I've grabbed 10s and then I have 5s in case I have to drop it down. So something in that kind of medium family. Today's workout is full body, and I mean full body. Like we have an ab section, an arm section, a leg section, a cardio section. We're doing it all. So the weights need to be able to work for you for low body as well as upper body. So that's kind of like why we need to go medium range. So I think 8s, 10s, I wouldn't go much higher than 12s. It's probably going to be where we're at. As long as you can do like a forward raise across the body, hammer curl to overhead, but the upper body stuff is going to be big sections. So choose something medium weight. Let's get you nice and warm. Oh, and a mat, because we're going to be on the ground for the ab section. Let's get you warm. Let's start with some jumping jacks. If you're good with jumping, go ahead and jump it. If you want to do low impact with me, we're going to step it, alternating which leg steps out to the side, tapping those hands all the way up overhead, all the way down to your sides, getting nice and warm, nice and loose. And let's go into some side lunges, wide stance, then one knee at a time. Hinge at the hips. See if you can tap that opposite foot or your shin or your knee, wherever you're at. We'll do 5 more seconds here, and then we'll go into some arm circles in 3, 2, 1. Give me big arm circles back. Loosen up those shoulders. We're going to use them. Big circles. Work out all those little cracks. Couple more, and then give me some open and hugs. Alternate which arm hugs on top. And I'm really trying to pull my arms back so I get chest and back. Few more. Side bends and twists. Give me a side bend each way. Hello to the obliques. We'll wake up that back. Keep going through that combo. Side bend, twist, and twist. In 5 seconds, we'll do some kick toes. We'll start waking up those legs. 3, 2, 1. Kick toes. So stand nice and tall, kick, tap the opposite foot. We're trying to loosen up the hamstrings. Wake up the hips a little bit. Trying to keep the body still. Let the leg come up. And let's try some squats. Feet shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. Sit back on your heels. Drop your butt. Down and up for 7 more seconds. Then we're going to go into alternating quad stretch. We have a pretty quick warm up today because we've got a lot of work to do. Let's go quads. Grab that foot. Bring it up. 2 or 3 seconds. Then switch. Maybe I should start wearing just like bright colors because I feel like me all in black with my gray couch with my black cushions. It's just, I'm camouflaged over here. 3, 2, 1. Let's see some inchworms. Touch your toes, walk forward to your plank, and walk back into your toes. Stand up, do it again, but on this one, we're gonna stay down there. We're gonna go into your plank, deep lunge, twisting reach towards that front leg, back to your plank, over to the other side for the same thing. Big step forward, really sink into that deep lunge, give me a nice big rotation. And from this one, let's go into cat to cow. So hands and knees on the floor, we're gonna arch the back. Look up at the ceiling, round the back, look at the legs. Not a good sign that I'm already huffing and puffing. This is gonna be a tough one. 5 more seconds here, then we'll do child's pose to cobra. In 3, 2, 1. So sit on back in child's pose, relax the hips, feel the upper body loosen, and then pull through, drop your hips, drop your shoulders, look up at that ceiling. We'll see if we can go back and forth again. And then we will finish our warm up with our 3 pulse hamstring stretch in 3, 2, 1. Let's go all the way back to a little crouch. 3 pulses, straighten the legs, stay as close to the floor as you can. We'll come back down and we'll do a couple more of those. And then roll it on up. Okay, so the first section is going to be abs. And as you guys are well aware now, I am very pregnant. So I'm opting out of the ab section, and I'm just going to demo and explain as best I can so you guys can rock the ab section yourself. Here's how this whole thing is going to work. I'm going to give you ab section, chunk of moves. You have a rest between each move while we're learning those moves. We rest, round 2, we take away the rest in between, so you're doing back-to-back ab moves. We rest, we're still in the ab section, we're gonna do a speed round. So we're gonna go really short, really quick. Each move, brighten up, would you? 3 times through, but then we're totally done with the ab section and we move on to a new section, okay? So really, you're going through these things 5 times. It's just the first round, you have rest. Second round, you don't have rest. And then 3 rounds in a row are speed rounds. So it's gonna just fly by because everything's quicker and there's no rest. First move is gonna be easy bicycles. You could opt to do the harder version, but we got a lot coming, just remember that. So you're gonna lay totally flat on your back on the mat. You're gonna lift one knee up, you're gonna crunch towards it, try to tap it with the opposite elbow, okay? So you're just laying totally flat. So instead of doing a bicycle like this, where your legs are off the floor, your upper body's off the floor the whole time, we lay totally flat and we crunch up to that opposite leg. Then we lay totally flat before we do the other side. We ready? In 3. So you guys are laying on the floor. Just to recap, I am just an explainer. You are the doer. Ready, set, let's go. Laying on that mat, drive that knee up, crunch towards it with that opposite elbow. If you can connect the elbow and the knee, that's what I want you to do. You're gonna be here for 30 seconds. Let the breath out as you come up. Keep going, you're halfway there. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. You can always make it easier by shortening the range of motion or bending the legs instead of laying straight at the bottom. You can always make it harder by doing a traditional bicycle, legs and arms off. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, we're gonna do a tabletop crunch into hollow body. Tabletop is this. You're laying on your back, thighs are straight up, shins are straight across. You have both legs up in this tabletop position. You're gonna crunch up towards them. See if you can clap your hands behind your legs. Then extend those legs, extend the arms, but don't let them touch the floor. Then come back and crunch again. Ready, set, let's go. So tabletop, crunch, then extend everything into that hollow position. Back is glued, but arms and legs are off that mat. Then come back to tabletop, crunch up. Watch that the knees aren't coming too close to you. You wanna keep them at that straight up, straight across 90-degree angle. Keep going, you got that little crunch, and then extend everything, stretch it out. Little crunch, extend everything, stretch it out. 5 more seconds, you can always make it easier by not quite extending all the way in hollow body, and rest. Next up, we're gonna do a side plank. So you can choose what's comfier for you. You can be on your forearm or your hand. You can be on your feet with your feet stacked is the hardest. Staggered is a little bit easier. Bending that bottom knee is a little bit easier. You can just choose to hold it, but if you can, crunch and tap the same elbow to knee. Ready? Let's go. Side plank, crunch it up, crunch it up. Here comes Sully. She's very interested in ab movements. So you can always just hold that side plank. If that's enough, if that's your limit, that's cool. Stay there and hold it for 30 seconds. But if you can, give me that crunch, give me that oblique crunch there. You've got 10 more seconds on this side, then we're gonna switch over to the other side, no rest in between sides. Whatever version you're doing, whatever feels comfortable for you, wherever you can get the most safest ab engagement, forearm, hand, feet stacked, staggered, knee down, your call. Switch sides, right into the other side, let's go. No rest, we're doing it. We flipped over. Whatever you did on that first side, I want you to do it again on this side. So if you were on your forearm with your feet stacked, that's where you are here. If you were just holding the side plank, that's what you're doing again. You're already halfway through it, 15 down, 15 to rest. This is the last move in the ab section. So you know all the moves now. 10 more seconds, keep breathing. Remember, hardest part of the movement, that crunch, breath goes out. That'll help keep the abs in and engaged. When that breath comes out, we empty the abs. Rest. All right, chill, stretch, breathe. Remember the moves. We have easy bicycles, laying flat, driving one knee up at a time, crunching towards it with the opposite elbow. We have the tabletop crunch into the hollow body hold. We have side plank with that knee to elbow crunch. Those are your moves. We're doing them the exact same length, but just no rest this time. One move into the next. Here we go. Easy bicycles on your back, laying flat in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Drive that knee up, crunch towards it, then lay totally flat in between sides. I love the easy version of bicycles versus the regular version of bicycles because it gives you that stretch in between where you can really feel the abs lengthen. You're halfway there, 15 down, 15 to go. See if you can connect the opposite elbow and knee on the outside of the knee if you can. That'll give you a nice twist across the body, really big oblique engagement. In 3, 2, 1, get to tabletop, crunch up and clap, extend into hollow. If you can't connect your hands, that's totally fine. Just come up as close as you can, then extend. And remember, you can always make it easier by not quite extending into hollow body. So hollow body would look like this. Your back is glued, but your legs and your arms are just barely off the floor. If you want to make it easier, keep the legs up a little higher and or bent. Keep going. You got 5 more seconds, then into our side plank crunches in 3, 2, 1. Find that side plank. Give me that crunch. Forearm, hand, stacked feet, staggered feet, knee down. Find your positioning. We're doing 30 seconds on this side, then we're flipping right over to do the other side. You're flying. 15 seconds is gone already. 15 more seconds on this side, and I want you to crunch like crazy when you bring that knee and that elbow together. 10 seconds. How's that breath going? Let that air out. In 5 seconds, flip right to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Switch sides. You did one side. You can do the other side. 30 seconds here, then you get a nice big chunk of rest before we go into our last section of abs. 10 down, 20 seconds to go. You can always just hold it. You can always drop that knee to the floor if you need a little extra stability. If that core, you're starting to lose that connection, that up and in, that wrap, if you can't keep the hips up, adjust yourself. 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so exact same moves 3 times in a row, but these are speed rounds. So you were doing 30 seconds each move. Now they're only 20 seconds, but there's still no rest, okay? So you still have 30 seconds to chill. Just catch your breath, stretch it out, lay there, and then we're going into our easy bicycles for 20 seconds. Easy bicycles, right into the tabletop hollow hold. And if that one's confusing, guys, I know some of these might be confusing if they're newer moves for you, if you weren't doing my classes for years before this Patreon started. So it's both legs are up in this tabletop position while you lay flat on your back. You crunch up, try to clap behind both legs, then extend your legs and arms into that hollow hold. Then come back up and do it again. Ready? Easy bicycles, let's do it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Lay flat in between each rep. Let that breath out. Keep those abs in. We are flexed. We can feel it. In 5 seconds, right into your tabletop crunch to hollow body. In 3, 2, 1. Find that tabletop position. Crunch up. Clap those hands if you can. Extend. Don't rush this one. Slow and steady wins the race. We care about good form. We don't care how many reps we squeeze in. We shouldn't get a lot of reps. It's only 20 seconds. We got 8 seconds left to go. Crunch it and extend it. Crunch it and extend it. In 3, 2, 1. Side plank. Knee to elbow crunch. Let's go. Let's go. That top leg and arm are trying to meet. We're feeling that oblique crunch. We feel that stretch as we extend out of it. And in 7 seconds, we are flipping over to the other side. No rest in between sides. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Flip it over, other side. Same thing. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, you got this. This is 1 round down. We got 2 rounds to go. This speed round. Flying. You've got 10 more seconds here. Then we're back onto our back for round 2 of 3. Easy bicycles coming up again in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go on your back. Drive that knee up. Crunch that elbow towards that opposite knee. Let me see you cross that body, cross that midline. It's only 20 seconds. You're halfway through it. 10 down, 10 to go. In 8 seconds, right back to that tabletop crunch, extending into that hollow body hold. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tabletop, 90-degree angle. Can you clap those hands behind those legs or get as close as you can to doing it? Then slowly and carefully extend as far as you can into hollow without losing that core connection and that back stability. In 8 seconds, roll it on over to your side plank knee to elbow crunch. It's coming in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tap, tap. Can you connect the knee and the elbow or get so close that you're almost connecting it? Almost done at this side. You've got 10 more seconds, and we're flipping over to the other side for the exact same thing. See if you can squeeze in at least 2 reps before we flip over. In 3, 2, 1. Flip it. Let's go. Let's go. Drive that knee up. Crunch that elbow towards you. You've got 15 seconds. We have 1 more round of abs, then we're totally done with abs, okay? So push through here at the end. 8 more seconds here, then on your back, easy bicycles in 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last set, best set. Drive that knee up, crunch across the body. Can you connect the elbow with the outside of the knee? Last time that you have to do easy bicycles in 10 seconds. We're tossing this move. We're going into your tabletop crunch to hollow body hold in 5, 3, 2, 1. Get that 90-degree angle, crunch up, extend it out, crunch up, extend it out. Take your time, slow and steady. You got it, you got it. 12 more seconds. All we have left are those side planks with those knee to elbow crunches. 7 more seconds here. Give me at least 1 more. In 3, 2, 1, side plank, drive it up. Let's go. So find that balance and then start moving that leg and that arm. Big reach, big crunch. Big reach, big crunch. How's the breath going? How's the ab connection going? Lifting up from the pelvic floor into the spine. Wrapping those obliques around like you want them to tap the belly button. We're nice and flexed like someone's going to punch us in the stomach, but we can breathe. Switch sides. We can breathe through that flex. And we want to keep breathing. We only have 10 more seconds. Then we rest. We move on to the upper body. You did the abs. You only have to get through 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome job. Okay, breathe. Shove that mat out of your way. Grab your medium dumbbells. Same rep scheme. So first round, we get rest. We learn the moves. Second round, we take away all that rest, but we still have the same length of time. And then we do our 3 speed rounds. First move is going to be alternating cross body raise. So it's like a forward raise, but we're going across to the opposite shoulder instead. Shoulders stay down and back, core tight, so we're not leaning, we're not swinging, okay? Across the body and down, switching sides every rep. You still have 15 seconds, so just breathe. And I know this is a tough one, but I think you can push yourself on weight because we're alternating. We're not doing 2 arms together. Here we go. In 5, weights up. 3, 2, 1, cross body raise up to shoulder height. Palm is facing the floor, no swinging. It's all about that shoulder strength, that stability, little bit of that upper back strength. 10 more seconds. We're almost at that first rest already. Keep that core strong so we're not moving. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, we're going to do a hammer curl to overhead press. So palms face in at our sides. We're going to curl it up to the shoulders, press it up overhead, bring it back to the shoulders, squeeze the tricep, give me that little pop at the bottom. Take a breath. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Curl, press, squeeze those triceps. So we want to feel the biceps and the shoulders on the way up. And then I want you to feel the triceps on the way down. So as we straighten, we kind of flex those triceps. If you're struggling, get wide, get low, brace the core. We're almost there. 10 more seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, we're going to do a wide palms back bent over row. So bend the knees, hinge at the hips, palms face back. We're going to do a wide row. So when we pull up, I really want you to squeeze that upper back like crazy. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. This is the last move for upper body for round 1. So we know all the moves by now. And we're really working everything about that upper body. We've got shoulders, we've got back, we've got biceps, triceps. 10 more seconds here, nice and wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the top, get that height. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So now we're doing all 3 moves, still at 30 seconds, back to back, no rest. So our cross body, raise into our hammer curled overhead, into our wide palms back bent over row. We still have 18 seconds. Enjoy it. Relax those arms. Make sure the weight that you've chosen is appropriate. If not, switch it out. Get something heavier or get something lighter. We want to be able to get through the whole thing with good form. We ready? 5 seconds. Cross body raise. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Palm faces the floor. Shoulders are down and back. Body is still. Just those arms are working. Whew. And are we ever working them? Halfway there in 15 seconds. We're going right into hammer curl overhead press. In 8, in 5, 3, 2, 1, hammer curled overhead press. Whew, that transition of a shoulder move into another very shoulder heavy move and having to use alternating arms and then going even harder with both arms. Whew, it's a tough one, but this is the only time left that we have to do it for this long. In 10 seconds, wide bent over rows, palms back. In 5, 3, 2, 1, wide rows, palms back. So we're protecting our back by holding on to our core, making sure we're not arching. Head is in line with the spine, using those muscles to lift. We're not throwing those weights up, we're lifting them up. 10 seconds. Getting strong. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 45 seconds of rest so you can really drop those weights, shake it out, grab a sip of water. Now you know the drill. It is our speed round. 20 seconds each move instead of 30 seconds, but 3 rounds. So if you are pushing that weight, if you're feeling like the weights are a bit heavy, make sure you have something close by that you could drop it down to if you need to. So we're not quitting, we're not pausing, we're keeping it moving, even if we have to drop that weight. 12 seconds, then alternating cross body raises. Round 1 of 3. Let's try to push through with the weights we have though. Here we go. In 5, as long as that form isn't suffering. 3, 2, 1. Cross body raise. These are strength moves, so we don't want to rush it. We really want to control the lift and the drop on all 3 moves. We want to get stronger on the way up and on the way down. 3, 2, 1, hammer curled overhead. Let's go, let's go. See, we're flying. We're used to these 30-second intervals. 20-second intervals are nothing. In 10 seconds, wide bent over rows, palms back. How's that flex at the bottom? Get those triceps involved. 3, 2, 1, let's go, wide rows. How's the back feeling? We're already halfway there in 10 seconds. Round 1 of 3 rounds is done. We're going back to that cross body raise in 5, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Woo, we're getting there. I like these workouts, this kind of rep scheme, this style where we have sections and you know you're never going back to that move again. So I just keep telling myself, just get through this little chunk. We're not going back here. Let's go hammer curled overhead. See, we're almost done at round 2. We're getting there. Keep that core strong. So we want to hold on to the core so the body is nice and stable. In 5 seconds, wide rows. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Big pull. Squeeze those shoulder blades together at the top. Get that height. We're nice and wide. The palm is facing back. In 5 seconds, 1 more round. 3, 2, 1, cross body raise. Let's go, let's go. How are we feeling? Are we feeling strong? Are we feeling fit? In 5 seconds, we're done with the cross body raise. We're going hammer curled overhead. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Ooh, that grip strength from holding on to these weights for this long. That is a part of it. It's a challenge, but we only have 8 more seconds here. 1 more move to get through. In 3, 2, 1, let's go wide rows. Come on, let's earn a nice big rest. We're moving on to legs next. Let's finish those arms off. 10 seconds down, 10 to go. Come on. In 5, 3, 2, one, and rest. Woo. Okay, definitely give that grip strength a second, okay? Shake out those hands, massage it out, whatever you need, onto the legs. Sumo Romanian deadlifts. So our deadlifts, usually we're like shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, yada, yada, yada. This time we're going wider and we're slightly turning out the toes. Not crazy, we're not like in a plie, we're not pushing the legs crazy apart. Why does this keep getting darker on me? Hello. Okay, so we're like this, sending the butt back. We're still doing a gentle bend in the knees. I'll go from the side so it's easier to see. 3, 2, 1. So send the hips back just like you do a deadlift. We're just a little wider and a little more turned out than we normally are. So we're just going down to like shin height, where we're kind of at that tabletop position with our back straight across, our head in line with the spine. We could balance a little plate on our back if we needed to. And you'll find you just kind of feel this in like that glute ham tie-in, that spot right at the bottom of your butt where your hamstrings meet your butt. That's where this kind of targets. Whereas we're a little bit lower, a little more hamstring focused when we do the regular deadlift. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So that's a really good one if you want to like lift the booty. Next up, sumo squats. So again, we're nice and wide with the toes slightly turned out. This time we're squatting down and up. So we'll get some inner thighs and some glutes. Nice and wide, both weights in between the legs. In 5, 3, 2, 1, down and up. So you can hold them palms back, you can hold them in. That might be comfier. We're not, again, as wide or as turned out as like a plie squat. We're a sumo squat. So we're just like an extra wide squat. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. Feeling the inner thighs and the glutes, a little bit of the quads. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, we're gonna do alternating backwards lunges, but we're gonna do 3 pulses and a 3-second hold at the bottom of each lunge. So when we step back, we pulse 2, 3, hold 2, 3. If you're someone who struggles with alternating on the lunges, knee issues, and you wanna just get in a good spot and stay there, I'll tell you when we're halfway. Let's do it. Big step back, pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, in and switch, pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, in and switch, pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, in and switch, halfway, pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, in and switch, pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, in and switch, pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, and rest. Good job. All right, we gotta repeat this with no rest, but all the same moves, same length. So the low body stuff was actually 40 seconds. The ab stuff in the arms was 30. So we're still at 40 seconds, but we will shave it down for our speed round. So sumo deadlifts in 8 seconds, nice and wide, toes slightly turned out in 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hinge at the hips, so send that butt back, squeeze those glutes to come back up. Now see if you can feel that spot I was telling you about, right at the bottom of your glutes, that glute ham tie-in. See if you can feel that spot. Find that burn, lift that butt. There's a lawnmower happening at my next door neighbor's house right now. Hopefully it's not super loud. It feels super loud to me. 8 seconds, then into our sumo squats. So we're done hinging in 5, 3, 2, 1. Now we're squatting. So down and up, sitting back. We're still nice and wide. We still have the toes slightly turned out, but a very different movement than the deadlift. Sitting down, instead of sending the butt back, we're sending the butt back and down. Way more than halfway through it. 10 more seconds, then we're into our alternating backwards lunges. But of course, we're making it fancy with our 3 pulses and our 3-second hold. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go lunges. Pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, switch. Pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, switch. Pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, halfway. Keep that chest high, keep that core tight. Stay low on those lunges, driving through that front heel. Almost there, 8 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew, okay, we know what's coming. It's our speed round, but the good thing is these are also only 20 seconds. So you're used to doing 40 seconds, so it's gonna absolutely fly by. All 3 moves, 3 times through. Whew, I'm getting sweaty here. We haven't even gotten to the cardio section yet. 25 seconds, sumo deadlifts. Catch your breath, stretch it out. And we're actually flying through this whole workout. You're like a little over 25 minutes deep. You've got a little less than 12 minutes to go, including rest. In 10 seconds, sumo deadlifts. Let's get wide in that stance. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Gentle bend in the knees, send the butt back. Squeeze to come up. Remember, we're gonna be flying through this. It's only 20 seconds. You're already halfway there. In 10 seconds, right into our sumo squats. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go sumo squats. Down and up. How many can you squeeze into 20 seconds? You're already halfway there. In 8 seconds, alternating backwards lunges. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go lunges. Pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, in and switch. Pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, in and switch. Pulse, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, in and sumo deadlift. Round 2. Let's go. Send the butt back. Don't forget to gentle bend those knees. We don't want to lock them out. 10 seconds. Then we go into our squats. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go squats. Sit down and stand it up. We're still nice and wide. Knees are following the line of the toes. Chest is high. You got it. 10 seconds. Then back to those lunges. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. In and switch. Pulse. 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. In and switch. Pulse. 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. In and switch. Sumo deadlift. Last set, best set. Hinge and stand. Whew. Now that we're nice and tired, really think about that form. These are very form heavy moves. In 5 seconds, right into our squat. 3, 2, 1. Sully, watch out. Watch out, buddy. Sit down and stand up. 10 more seconds. One more move for legs. Coming up in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's lunge it out. Pulse. 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. In and switch. Pulse. 2, 3. Hold. 2. You're halfway there. In and switch. Pulse. 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Holy smokes. Oh, okay. We're into cardio. We got 45 seconds. And luckily, this first round is where we have everything spaced out with some rest. First move, kettlebell swings. We're gonna hold the end of the dumbbell if you're comfy. Hold both sides if you feel like you're gonna let that dumbbell go. We're gonna hinge, send the butt back, little bend in the knees. Push the hips forward, squeeze the glutes to do that work. All the way overhead if you're comfy. Shoulder height if this is a newer move to you, where you have shoulder issues, or for any reason you want to keep it a little lower. 10 seconds. Here we go. Kettlebell swings in 5, 3, 2, 1. Hinge and push. Most of that power coming from your low body, coming from the glutes, pushing those hips forward. Last little bit, coming from those shoulders, that back, those abs. Breathe through it. Only go shoulder or eye height if overhead is too much. 10 more seconds, let's go. Come on, keep it moving. This is the cardio section. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, we've got burpees. So we're gonna jump back, jump in, jump up. Don't worry about a push-up at the bottom. We're just going for speed. If you wanna modify with me, I'm gonna elevate and I'm gonna step back, step in and stand. You can always modify by just going, stepping from the floor as well. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jump back, jump in, jump up. If you are modifying with me, if you're doing some steps, make sure you are alternating which leg is stepping back and in first. So we're not always dominating, we're not always leading with the same side. Push that pace, we only have 10 seconds left. Let's go. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, we're gonna do 3 jumping jacks, 3 side jumps. That's your combo over and over again for 30 seconds. So you'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you keep alternating which way you side jump first, you should stay in the same spot. Ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can modify with me. I'm stepping instead of jumping. If you can jump it, I want you to jump it. Halfway. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. We know what's happening now. We're repeating with no rest. So same length, 30 seconds each move. We have kettlebell swings, burpees, 3 jumping jacks, 3 side jump combo. We still have 15 seconds. We'll put these weights back while we rest. Here we go. Kettlebells in 5, 3, 2, 1. Hinge and push. Where's that power coming from? It's coming from your legs. I'm gonna show from the side so you can see just a little hinge, little dip back. Kettlebell or dumbbell is not pulling me under. Halfway there. I'm in control of that weight. It is not in control of me. So sometimes you see people like go way back here. No, 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 just a little dip. 5 seconds, you can always go shoulders or eyes. 3, 2, 1, burpees. Jump back, jump in, jump up. Elevate and or step to modify. I like to elevate just so I'm not spending too much time in a like horizontal, fully horizontal plank position to protect my core. 10 more seconds. Then 3 jumping jacks, 3 side jumps in 5, 3, 2, 1. 3 jumping jacks, right into 3 side jumps. Then back to 3 jumping jacks, back to 3 side jumps. Jump it if you're comfy with high impact. Halfway there. You should be getting nice and sweaty by now. Let's go, let's go. Push that pace. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, you know the drill. It's our speed round. 3 times through, no rest, but we're taking it down to 20 seconds each move. Once we get through this, guess what? We're done. We stretch. That's it. You can feel so good about your day, knowing big check off your list. You worked out, you did it, made it from start to finish through this workout. This workout was no joke. Lots of stretch, lots of strength stuff, lots of cardio stuff. You're almost done. You've already put in 34 minutes of work. We got 3 minutes left. 10 seconds, kettlebell swings. First of 3 sets. Here we go in 5. Grab that weight, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're gonna hustle the whole way through. Everything you've got, every single rep, every single move. Let's go. Feel strong. 10 seconds down, 10 to go. Find that power, find that speed. In 5 seconds, we got burpees. 3, 2, 1. Let's go burpees. Jump back, jump in, jump up. How's that speed? No slowing down, only speeding up. That's halfway already. In 10 seconds, we got 3 jumping jacks, 3 side jumps. We still have 5 more seconds here. Let's fill it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We got jumping jacks. Okay, right into your side jumps. 1, 2, 3. Breathe through it. 5 more seconds. Round 2 coming in. 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell swings. Grab that weight. Get right into it. Find that rhythm. Find that pace. Or don't even find it. Set it. 10 seconds. Then burpees. 1 round is done already. Come on, let's get through round 2 of 3. 3, 2, 1. Burpees. Jump back. Jump in. Jump up. If you're stepping, you know what we're doing. We're alternating our leading leg. In 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. 3 jumping jacks. 3 side jumps. Keep that combo going as many rounds as you can fit in 20 seconds. 8 seconds to go. We got 1 more round to get through. 5, 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell swings. Hinge and push. Last time that you have to do this move. And it's only 20 seconds of work. I know we can do that. 10 seconds now. In 5 seconds. Burpee time. 3, 2, 1. Let's go burpees. Everyone working to their capacity, maxing out, finishing strong, feeling good. 5 more seconds and we're done with this one. 3, 2, 1. 3 jumping jacks, 3 side jumps. Come on, let's get that combo going. How fast can you go? 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Holy smokes. Let's stretch. Let's stretch that shoulder out. Grab that arm across the body. Give it a nice big hug. While you're stretching, walk around. We'll take that heart rate down slowly, gently. So keep that body moving. Take a nice deep breath. Let's switch it. Same thing, other side. Big pull. Shoulder stays down away from the ear. We are breathing. We are moving. 1 more deep breath. Grab that elbow behind the head. We did a little bit of triceps at the bottom of that hammer curl, so we'll give them a little bit of a stretch here. 1 more deep breath. And let's switch it over to the other side for the same thing. Nice gentle pull until you can feel that tricep start to loosen up. Deep breath. Breathing right into that muscle. Releasing that tension. And let's let those arms go. And let's do a nice big side bend stretch at those obliques. Remember all those abs you did. All those bicycles, all those side planks with those crunches. Let's switch sides. Big stretch over, nice and long. Stand up nice and tall. Let's stretch out your quads. Grab that foot. Woo, hello. Bring it up to your butt. 1 hand, 2 hands, whatever works. Balance. Hold on to something. You do you, as long as you can feel that quad start to loosen up. All those squats. Stretch it out. Switch sides. Same thing, other side. Nice stretch. Breathing, holding. 1 more deep breath. Let's put those feet together. Let's hang out. Let's stretch out those hamstrings. If you want to make it harder, you can always grab the backs of your heels or legs and gently pull yourself in. Or you can just hang out, relax. Give those hamstrings a good stretch. When you come up, we'll do a couple more stretches, then we're done. Nice and wide, plie. Bend those knees, push those knees back with your elbows or your hands. We get a good inner thigh stretch, a good hip stretch. Straighten those legs, turn the toes forward, hang out here. Hello to the hamstrings again. You can kind of push the hips side to side. Loosen up that low back. Let's come over to one side. Isolate that hamstring. Go over to the other side. Isolate this side. Come right back in the middle, gentle bend. Let's roll ourselves up. We are done. Thank you so much for crushing this workout with me. I will see you in the next one.